Hey, good morning, everybody. Sarasota, Tim. I'm in the Super Crusher heading to Bradenton Beach. I've got the, what is it called? What are we calling the e-bike? The CC Cruiser. No? What's going on here? Red light? No? Go ahead. We got the e-bike, the moped style. What's it called? What brand is it? HOVSCO. About the fifth one they've sent me. And I found out how to use my knots after having to rehearse and look at a video of refreshing my mind. One of the easiest things in the world to forget is how to tie knots, especially when you know like 25 of them. And you're like, which way does it go? Which way do I turn that? Oh my gosh. So it's right back there, all tied down, just like a motorcycle. I did figure out a way to load it in the truck, as one of you suggested, and I did try it once, and it didn't work, and this time I made it work. So I take the battery off, I put the brake on, pull the front end up, and wheelie the bike to the tailgate. Now you say, oh, that'd be easy, right? Drop the front tire on the tailgate, grab the back of the bike. It's not a motorcycle. Lift it up into the bed of the truck. The issue is for the front tire to sit on the tailgate. The back tire literally is off the ground by a few inches. It's not that long of a bike, so it's different. So the little rack on the behind the seat, what I did was I held it like in a wheelie, took the front tire, put it on the tailgate, and then that little sissy bar rack behind the seat, I just stuck on my thigh. And then after I got the front tire on the tailgate, I just reached down and grabbed the back of the bike behind the seat and lift it up into the tailgate, throw the kickstand down, and get up in there and pull it forward. Now, how I'm going to get it off? I don't know. We're going to find out. But you'll figure it out. If I have to ask somebody, I will, but I think I can do this by myself. I know I can lift it off, probably easier than trying to lift it up on. So we'll see how that part goes. And I'm just going to ride around over here at the beach while the scooter's charging. And I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's already 9 a.m., and I'm telling you, there isn't enough hours in the day for me to do what I got to get done these days. Yesterday, I was so busy doing different things and riding the e-bike and wanting to work out. And I can't remember now. Yesterday was 6 months ago to me. But didn't make any videos except the one. And then this morning, I got up, I'm making coffee, I had to take a shower. I was thinking about what am I going to do. I was thinking about going somewhere, not going somewhere, riding the e-bike, riding the scooter, putting the scooter on a charge out there before daylight, using my new light that I just got on a pole, on that stand, and lighting up out there and videoing it, showing you how great that works with the LED lights. I had all kinds of ideas since yesterday, and how many of them did I do? None of them. So I'm just cruising out here to the beach. I'm going to take a ride on the e-bike. Found out that the scooter is good for 20 to 30 miles. So, I only used 2 dashes yesterday on the battery out of 5. And so that thing can definitely go 15 to 20 miles. I think I did one time when I first got it, I tested it. I got 18 miles out of it. And so that's awesome. I would never go 6, 8, 10 miles away from my vehicle or where I started from on that thing. I would just take it there and then get on it and ride it around that area. So I've got plenty of battery. And on the e-bike, it's the same thing, the HOVSCO. So breaking news, not really. Yesterday I was saying that CC who makes the e-scooter, sent me a link And they did, promising that it would work. They didn't say how much, some sort of a discount by putting in this code. So a subscriber contacted me last night that was thinking about getting one, and sure enough, it doesn't work. So I don't know what's up with that company that from China that can't seem to get their act together regarding giving a code to a YouTuber, asking them to promote their product, offering the community that watches them a discount, and then they've changed the code 3 different times, and then I didn't hear from them forever, and then they contacted me like within a week ago, inside of a week, and then a subscriber last night tells me, hey, just so you know, it doesn't work. So I go on their website, I go on Amazon, I was reading the email again. They talked about how a lot of the models they've discontinued, they've changed the names, they're doing something different. Whatever they had is scrubbed, and I've got the Aero Max Plus. It was the top of the line. They still sell it, but the discount code isn't working. But that's the one that I have, the Aero Max Plus. And it spells out the word plus with a plus symbol. That's because it has 2 shock absorbers in the front forks, and then the rear wheel has some kind of a swing axle action and it's really a good scooter. They're probably a little more dangerous than a bicycle or an e-bike even, because you know, you have a little more stability with handlebars and sitting on a bike versus standing up on something with 10-inch wheels that, you know, it's a little harder to brake and with the balancing, but you know, once you know how to do it, you know how to do it, but it's definitely not the same as a bicycle. So in that respect, you know, I prefer, if I had to take one, I would take the e-bike over a scooter. I really would. And the scooter is a complete different dynamic. It's a lot of fun. You just got to go slower speeds, and you know, you can definitely go even tighter places than a bike can go. But that little moped I got that runs 30 miles an hour, you can get to where you're going in a hurry. And the difference between that is, if you want to ride up on the sidewalk, you got to really go slow, because unlike the scooter, it's a little narrower and more nimble. So there's 2 different things there. But if you want to get one, I do recommend, both products seem to be holding up, and they are a lot of fun. Yesterday I made a mention to my subscriber friend that I wouldn't recommend them, because I was very mad that when he told me that code doesn't work, that it just really ticked me off. It brought up an old wound, like, why can't this company get their act together and provide a code that works? You know, whatever. So enough about that. I'm looking at a Honda Accord here. Of course, it's not a touring hybrid. It's just the Sport, or an EX, I should say. So I was going to go to Siesta Key Beach and ride around, and then I was going to go here and there. And I brought, I'm pretty sure I have it, I looked around everywhere for it, my tire pump that was actually sent to me for a review over a year ago to blow up your bike tire or your e-bike, and even the scooter, anything that can take, you know, air, right? A tire. I don't know about a car so much, but I'd try it in a pinch. So I'm going to maybe deflate the tires on the HOVSCO e-scooter, e-bike, I mean, with the moped style with a 4-inch fat tire, beach tires on it, and see about riding it down the beach. If I can find an area that's not guarded with lifeguard, or I'll get in trouble, and demonstrate that. I've got the neck phone harness here, and I was going to actually go down to Siesta Key and do it, but it's just a little longer drive, and Bradenton Beach is right here, so that's where I'm going. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. 4th of July is coming up. It's warming up, and we're still crushing it.